Hello everyone, very good evening to all. So in today's session, we're going to discuss about conditional statements, right? Yeah, conditional and looping statements, right? Anyhow, guys, this is the information for you. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's a free batch, right? This is the meeting link and the passcode. I'm sharing in the chat window for everybody. And try to be attend on the sessions. I think the batch date is there. I think they mentioned right 15th July. Shivakumar is the faculty. So 15th July. So afternoon 2 p.m. onwards, new batch will be started for it. Okay now, right? And this is the Google Drive link which I created. So you can get the files from here. Okay now, right? I'm sharing you this link also. Take the files, guys. Right. So daily I will upload the files to the following link. From there you can download whatever the files we are providing you. You have to download at the end of the day. You have to keep into your local computer for every day. Okay. After a week also no problem. So weekly once you want you can download, but daily practice is required, right? So what are all the files I'm going to be uploaded to you? From there you can download the files, guys. Okay, right. And without fail, everybody, I'm requesting you try to attend HTML, CSS, JavaScript session. Even though it may be take 2 months or 3 months, whatever it may be, it's mandatory for every developer should know HTML, JavaScript, CSS. Maybe you know basics, okay, but you want why should we leave it by just learning basics? Learn perfectly everything because it's a free course, right? No problem. You can be perfect. Slowly we can become a full stack developer, and this course is going to be helpful a lot for you. This is the free course. Everybody plan accordingly, right? Now, so I'm going to talk about conditional statements. Everybody feels, I think I observed one thing, guys. Most of the faculties will never discuss these statements, conditional and looping statements. I know that in our Narration Institute also some of the faculties who is teaching Java and some other courses, they are not teaching these conditional and looping statements. If they ask us, you already learned in your graduations, right? Why should we teach you, right? You have basic idea, right? That's enough. They will tell us like this. So, but in my session, I don't want be like that, guys. Definitely, I need to discuss this because at the end of the day, you have to become a very good developer. Very good developer. Who can become very good developer? See, the people who knows how to write conditions, how to write logic, seriously, they can become very good developers. Just now, I'm implementing a small React application for my office actually. Let me show you this also. This is the React I'm using. A third party form handling I have to integrate actually. This is validate.js. This is the library. This library is jQuery related library. React.js. This is the React.js application. I have to integrate that library. Okay, it's working fine for me. Validation is also working fine. But when I'm working with the checkboxes, now you can see I selected. Now I'm selected. Now if you can save the button, I'm not getting the two checkbox. I'm getting only one checkbox. I'm getting hobbies checkbox only in the console. I want to get the both. See, I need to write a logic for that. How I can handle, if you can select two text boxes, I want to get two text boxes. If you can select only one, I have to get only one text box. How we can write a logic for it, right? Yeah, these are all the logics, guys. First thing, logics are not difficult at all. First of all, remember carefully. Is logic is difficult to write? Seriously, a logic will never difficult to write, guys. I'm saying you. So I want to know the process. Exactly, I explained you, right? This is exactly I want to implement now. If you know the process, we can write the logic easily. If you don't know the process, you cannot write a logic. That is exactly to implement this logic. I need to write at least 2 3 lines of code. What is the 2 3 lines of code? That is about that's nothing but the logic, guys. Here, how I need to go to handle this and all. I need to check it exactly, right? So be careful, guys. Here, I'm saying you always. It's very very important. Logics, building logics is very very important. Logics are the building blocks of our web applications. But one more thing, logic means just 2 3 4 lines of code only. Don't imagine logic means 100 lines of code, 50 number of lines of code. No, logic will never contain those many number of lines of logic code, guys. Here, very rare cases you may see 100, 200 lines of logic also we can write it. Very rare cases, don't worry. But in PHP, I think we are not going to write such a kind of huge logics actually. What are all the things we are going to discuss? Very simple logics, very easily understandable logics. Every programming language, you can go any programming language, I don't know, but conditions are common, right? Conditional and looping statements are common, right? So what are the conditional statements we have? If, we have else, we have else if statement. Majorly understand this, we have switch and ternary operators also that we can talk about later, right? I think everybody know these statements, right? Yeah, very nice. Can you see, guys, here? Okay, let us talk about if statement before going to this, right? All of you, can anybody tell me the syntax of if statement? Syntax of if statement, only if. I'm not talking about else, guys, here. Syntax of if statement, anybody? So if possible, can you write the syntax and send me? I think you know very well the syntax of if statement, and you know the definitions also very well, right? If condition is evaluated to true, the block of code will be executed. If the condition evaluates to false, the block of code not going to be executed. We know conditions and definitions are very well because we know already. Yeah, very good. Some of you are written the logic. Very nice. Let me copy the logic from here. Right, just wait for a minute. So you written a logic for me, and this is the if condition, and here we have something called curly bracket. In the curly bracket we have some statements, whatever it may be. Many number of statements we can write, one or two or three statements, whatever it may be. This is what exactly. Okay now, right, very nice. Okay, now here I want to remove this. Okay, I'll have to try to see. I'm removing this condition. If I remove the if, what are you able to see just now? I think you are able to see something. You are able to see something. Earlier, you send me the code like this. Sorry, this is the code you have. I removed this. Now you are able to see something on the screen. Can anybody please tell me what this is called? What is that is called? Do you know? What is that is called technically? I want to know technically. No, that is not an object. Yes, yes. Anybody please. If it is a JavaScript, as you said, I can say this is an object. This is, we are in PHP, we are learning conditional statements, right? Okay, now tell me please what it is exactly. This is called block, also called block of code. A block is used to group one or many statements, guys. Remember carefully, a block is used to group one or many statements. I don't know how many statements you are going to group them. That is called block of code. So in this curly bracket, how many number of lines are you writing? So you may write statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. Like this, you may write many number of statements, right? Whatever it may be, I don't know. You are going to write something. Okay. Up to here, I'm stopping. Now I'm going to my file, open PHP, close PHP. Let me save this file into your 8 p.m. July. This is our file, right? Okay. Let me save the file. Block.php is the file I'm just creating. You can take any name of the file, right? No problem. Right here. Okay, guys, I written echo welcome to PHP. All of you try to see welcome to PHP. If you want, you can take this into paragraph tag also, no problem. So I want to make them into one by one. That's the reason I'm taking this into paragraph tag, paragraph open close. And this is going to be welcome to NIT, something like I taken, guys. Okay, now? Right, very nice. Execute this file. Now I just want to execute this. Where is this XAMPP control? Oh my god, many XAMPP controls are there. Okay, let me go to your drive where I installed in D drive 8 p.m. July. Go to D drive, find the XAMPP control.exe file, double click the file, and just to start Apache server is enough. We don't need any other, guys. Okay, now just enough. So running, right? Now execute the file. What is the file you created? Block.php. How can we execute this file? By opening the browser, http:// localhost is our local server name, slash 8 p.m. July is the folder we created for your files, and the file is going to be block.php. This is the way of executing the file. Open our browser window. Now go to this. Now execute the file. Check it, output of the program. Can you see what is output of the program? Now you are getting the output as we expected. Okay, perfect. Now all of you tell me, now I am taking this into a curly bracket. Oh, now this is I written here exactly. Can you please tell me what is my output? Guys, generally, a lot of conditional statements you learn about it, right? So can we see generally if we are having some condition, exactly some condition, block of code will be open. For loop also, no, for loop some block of code will be open, even though you can know while loop. So while loop the block of code will be open, even though do while there is exactly do while block of code will be there. For each, yeah, for each and block of code is there. Class, you can create a class something, class some tester, you can create a class curly bracket open close. Try catch blocks, try, there is something called, catch, there is something called curly bracket. Can you see all these statements are followed by the block of, I mean all these statements, now can you see it is after that everything is going to execute some block of code, every statement is executing some block of code. For loop will execute the block of code, while loop will execute the block of code, do while, and everything maximum of the statements will be like this, right? Okay, now we know that here the block of code depends on if statement, here the block of code depends upon for loop, here the block of code depends upon while loop, here the block of code depends upon a class, and it is going to be depends upon catch, and it is going to be something. Okay, right. Now I'm not writing anything here in front of this. Generally we had a syntax, as you said, condition, this is exactly you said. I'm not writing anything, just I'm writing solely the block of code. If I execute this, can I get error? Can I get output? Or can I get anything wrong? So I want to know. First of all, my doubt is here, sir, can we write this independently? Can we write this independently? Our block of code should always followed by any other statement before of it. Now you can see all the block of codes are followed by some other statements. All are predefined for while, class, if, and everything is followed by something. Now, if you can write in the curly bracket, will it work or not? Independently, I written. The block of code will works independently or dependently. If you can see all these statements, the block of code is depends upon each and every statement. Yes or not, right? Block of code what depends upon if, for, while, do while, like this. Now here, anybody please tell me, guys. So can I get output or not? So are we going to get the output or not? Is this block of code is independent? This is not depend on anybody. So if I refresh my page, can I get any error or any output can I get? Definitely guys, 100% you will get the output. Now you can see I refreshes the page, but I didn't get any error. Oh, what happened guys here? So without, can you imagine, without any statement preceded to this, can we write some block of code? 100% we can write it. What happened? Now you can write some other statement, echo. I'm taking this as a paragraph open, paragraph tag close. I'm writing simply end. You can just above this block of code, I'm taking paragraph tag open, paragraph tag close. Just you can write one more echo statement, p open, p close. Here simply you are writing something called start. Just I'm adding a start keyword. Now you can refresh the page. Everything is work as we expected. So do you have any error? No, we don't have any error. Sir, we can write like this. The block of code is executing independently. Can you please tell me, sir, why we need conditions, sir, here? What is the purpose of writing a condition? Okay, you know very well what is if statement. If I can ask you, you know that very well. You guys are saying that if condition some block of code, here you are going to write some statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, something like this. You are going to write many number of statements, right? Exactly, this is what you know already. Anybody please tell me why we need a condition? Why we need a condition? So definitely the condition syntax will be like this. Here we are having some group of statements. They are grouped together into a curly bracket. They are called block of code. So now you guys can answer me if you know why should I write a condition and what is the purpose of it? Anybody? To satisfy the requirement. Okay, what type of requirement you want to satisfy? So you want to, exactly, okay, you guys are having some theoretical idea. No, we need some technical knowledge here. So generally, every programming language, guys, every programming language having conditional statements. Why they are using conditional statements? At least we have a question, right? So what is sir? First of all, what is the purpose of a condition, sir? Why should I write a condition? What will make different if I write condition if I'm not writing condition? Exactly, we need to get some clarity here. Now I would just don't go for technically, just I'm talking about some general way. Try to understand these in general way, don't try to understand technically by hearted way, don't try to understand. So logics, you have to apply brain, you cannot apply theoretical knowledge here. That won't works for you, right? So exactly, guys, let me tell you one thing. So we are having many number of statements. Exactly, this is the code we are having. Try to see. I don't have anything here. Now you don't have anything. Okay, generally you are writing some statements here. Okay, now you're writing some statements like this. You written some statements like this. I can write many number of statements, right? You can write many number of statements. Sorry, you can write many number of statements. This is an 80, each and every one I am writing two times, guys. This is what exactly we written something. Now if we can refresh the page, now you can check this, each and every one repeated two times. Okay, now right, okay, nothing difference is there. Now you written the code like this. All of a sudden your client or your customer is asking you, I don't want to execute all these lines of code, sir. I want to execute this I want to execute these statements at a particular point of time only. Got the point? I don't want to execute this logic every time. Remember, this code will executed every time whenever you can open the browser and refresh the page and you will get the output, same output. Nothing difference will be there. But here the question is here. I want to execute some logic. I want to execute some code. I want to execute some code at particular point of time or particular situation only. I don't want to execute that code each and every time whenever they required. I want to execute that block of code. In this point of time, we can go for condition. If the condition is met to true, I want to execute some logic. Otherwise, I don't want to execute some logic. Now you can get some clarity. What is the purpose of every programming language is using conditions, right? So I don't want to execute this code each and every time. When user logged in, display something. When user logged out, don't display anything. So if user logged in, display home page. If user not logged in, display login page. Can you see what we are doing here? So there are two pages are there. There is a home page, there is a login page. When can you go for home page? When can you go for login page? Definitely, guys. You want to go to homepage, right? Now you can see I'm just going to facebook.com. Wait for a minute. Just I'm pressing FB. 1 minute. So now you are able to see Facebook. I think I already logged in. Okay, let me log out from the Facebook application. Just 1 minute. Let me logged out from the Facebook application. Yeah, we logged out. So if you can log out, where did you went, guys? Here you went automatically to login page, right? Okay, after login, where I will go? Now I will go to Facebook home.php. I will go actually after login to the I'm hitting enter to go to home page. I'm hitting enter to enter into the Facebook home page. But did you see it is not allowing me? If you can see, it is saying some message, you must log in to continue to see the home page. How that is knows whether I am coming to that page by login or without login? So this is all about condition. If you logged in, do something. If you are not logged in, do some other logic. Can we see? I want to execute. Guys, got the clarity here. You should understand in every programming language. This is the reason. I have 1,000 number of lines of code, sir. In this 1,000 number of lines of code, I want to execute 10 lines of code only at particular point of time. Remaining lines I want to execute at every time. 990 lines of code I want to execute every time, but only 10 lines of code I want to execute at a particular point of time. This requires a condition. What is that condition, sir? Now you can tell me. Anybody, please. So this is exactly the necessity of writing a condition, guys, right? Now my major question for you is here. Anybody tell me, please? Anybody please tell me what is a condition? If you can answer for it, we can start discussing about for loop, while loop, sorry, if condition, if statement, right? Anybody please? What is a condition? Okay, what is a condition, guys? I don't need technical conditions. Decision control, true or false. Very good. You guys are having good idea, right? Okay. Technically, I don't need because you are very good in technically. I know that. Tell me some theoretical way. What is a condition in our real life way? Real life conditions. What are the real life conditions? Daily, you are having lot of conditions in your home, right? So you, for example, you want to travel to Hyderabad. So to learn the course, you're asking your father and mother. Definitely, there are a lot of conditions will come to you. Is that not right? What type of conditions you are going to get it? Right, you know very well, right? So in every day, our day-to-day life, we are talking about conditions only, right? I am also saying some condition. If you did not pay the fee, I don't want to allow you the session. Is this is a condition or not? Is that not right? I'm putting some condition. If you learn PHP very well, you we will get the job. Oh God, yeah, seriously, right? Okay, what is a condition like this? Now I am writing, hello, how are you? Is it a condition? Hello, how are you? Is it a condition or not? Guys, I'm saying you, I'm asking you, is it a condition or not? Okay, now? Right, it's not a condition. Okay. I'm writing 100. Is it a condition? Is 100 is a condition? No? Can I expect answers from you? Okay, 100 is not a condition. Right, okay. If you pay the fee, I will allow you to the session. Tell me please. Is it a condition? Yes, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys are saying yes? Oh my God, everybody's saying yes. Then why this is not a condition? How are you is not a condition, huh? Right? This is also group of words and this is also group of words. Why this is not become a condition? So if this is becomes a condition, why this is not becomes a condition? My question. That is also group of characters. That is also group of characters. Because of if I am adding if statement here, huh? Because I am adding if statement, that's why it is become a condition, right? Okay, right, very clever, right, very, we will see. Hello, right. Now we can check this. 100 is not a condition, you said, right? Now I'm just writing true. Is it a condition? I'm just writing false. Is it a condition? Okay, I think everybody know very well. Here I'm writing 10 less than 5. Is it a condition? Is 10 is less than 5 or 10 greater than 5? What is greater than or is less than? Do you have idea? So is this is less than or greater than? A lot of people having confusion. What is less than? What is greater than? Because we didn't use many days, right? After many days, we are seeing less than greater than symbol. Maybe people may have doubt. What exactly less than? What exactly greater than here? Right? Exactly, guys. Okay. This is 10 less than 5. This is 10 greater than 5. Okay, now? Okay, great. Are these two are conditions? Is these two are conditions? Okay, now I'm writing 10 equal to 10. Is it a condition? Okay, so I'm having some mixed answers here. Some of you guys are saying yes, some of you guys are saying no, but we need to know practically what is a condition, sir. What is a condition? What is not a condition? Okay, now, right, let us go and check this. What exactly we are going to see here, right? So now these are the some statements. Okay, let me remove all the statements, no problem. Right. So exactly condition, I'm writing if statement. This is the syntax. Here we will pass some condition. After the condition, immediately followed by block of code. Exactly, this is the block of code we written. Okay, now what is the condition I asked you, but you guys are said something, right? I'm writing 10 less than 5. Tell me please. I'm asking a question. Is the 10 is less than 5? Huh? Guys, answer. Is the 10 is less than 5? Anybody? Is 10 is less than 5. No means generally in our own language, no means I will consider you as false. Okay, now if you can say yes means I will consider you as a true. in our own general way. But I will ask you a question. Definitely, you have to answer for yes or no. You cannot answer true or false, right? Will you complete your dinner? True na? False? Will you say like this? No. Yes or no? You will say simply, right? Okay. Let us consider yes or no. If you can say yes or no, I will convert into true or false. Okay. Right. So I'm asking you 10 less than 5. Answer. Right. We know that. And one more thing. This is the condition. Remember carefully, guys. This is the condition we written. If the condition evaluated to true after calculating, if the evaluation value becomes true, the block of code will be executed. Now you are calculating this value. I'm asking you, is 10 is less than 5? You guys are saying no. No means I will consider you as false. If false, the block of code will never executed. If it is evaluated to true, the block of code will be executed. Evaluated is nothing but calculated. After calculating, you will get one value, right? Yeah, that is called evaluation. Now you can see, if you can execute the code, you are not going to get any output, guys. Here, let us go there and execute the file. It is gone, right? Okay, execute this localhost colon slash the file 8 p.m. July. What is the file name we created? Just block.php, right? This is going to be block.php. Can we see we are not getting any output, guys? Okay, na? Okay, now tell me please, if I pass false here, can I get output? I am directly passing the value false. I'm not evaluating anything. I'm directly taking the constant. I am taking a value called false. Will it work now? Definitely you cannot get any output, guys, because if a condition evaluated to false at the end of after calculating, if we got false, if I pass directly false, we cannot get the output, guys. So you are not getting output at all. You can check this. Okay, now tell me please. Now I am writing 10 greater than 5. Okay, is 10 is greater than 5? Huh? You can question in your own language, guys. Here, if you don't know, open your own language and check it. So is the 10 is greater than 5? Yes, is 10 is greater than 5? Yes, sir. Then yes means what it is going to be? I'm getting output. I'm getting output, guys. If it is evaluated to true, this is inside of it. What you are going to pass? You are going to pass a condition, or it could be an expression also. Expression in the sense, now you can see. Now I'm passing directly true. Okay, can I get output here now? Earlier you passed false, we didn't get. Now I passed true. I'm getting output, guys. I don't have any problem. Now tell me please, all of you. Now here I'm passing 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40. I passed. Will it work or not? Is it a condition? Actually generally says this is an expression. This is an expression where we are calculating the value. If you can calculate this value, what is the output you are going to get? 100. Definitely. Right now tell me please, can we get output or not? 100% you are going to get the output, guys. Refresh the page, you can go and check this, you are getting output or not. Yes, we are getting output. Or else directly you can pass the value 100, right? You don't need to worry. You can pass directly value 100 or 400, whatever it may be. You can see you are getting output now. Output or not, right? I'm passing directly 100. Is 100 is a condition or not? Now you can execute it. I'm refreshing the page. You're getting output, guys. 100 is a condition, but earlier you told me 100 is not a condition, right? Okay, I have a very big doubt here. Now I'm taking hello, how are you? I'm passing this, guys. Now tell me please, what is my output here? Can we get output or not? 100% you are going to get or not? 100% you are going to get output. I refreshes the page. Can you see it is giving me the output, guys? So now tell me please, hello, how are you is a condition, huh? But earlier I asked, everybody says no, 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 it is not a condition. So if you pay the fee, then you said that is a condition. If this is a condition, if you are pay the fee, that is also a condition, definitely, right? Yeah. So now please tell me, guys, here, what is a condition here? Okay, I taken something like this. So I think as of now, I didn't get output at only one situation. What is that situation? Only at false situation only I didn't get, right? Yeah, only at false situations only I did not get output. Remaining all the situations I got output as of now. Is that not right? Okay, now you can take some value. I'm taking minus 789. I'm taking some negative number here. Can I get output here? Can I get output or not? So minus 789. If we can execute like this, can we get output? 100%. We cannot get a. We will get a. We will get the output. I pass a negative value, you are getting output. You can pass a positive value, you are getting the output, guys. Even if I pass negative, even if I pass positive, you are getting the output. Okay, now you can pass one. What is the meaning of 1, or what is the meaning of true in PHP? So 1, right? Definitely 1 means you will get the output. Definitely I'm getting output. Now you can see I am passing 0. If I pass 0, can we get output? Can we get output or not? Definitely you cannot get the output if you can pass 0. I think two situations we didn't get the output, guys. What are the two situations we didn't get the output, guys, here? So only the two situations are, one is at a false situation, one is at a 0 situation. We did not get the output. Even though we can pass one value called null, manually we can pass a value, null value here. Just you can pass null, null, null. Now you can see, can we get output? No, you're not getting output. I found three situations where I cannot get output. So either this is the situation, this is the situation, guys. Remember carefully. Remaining all the situations, now you can go, you can declare a variable also here. $x is equal to 100. We can declare a variable like this also, guys. No problem. You can declare a variable like this inside a condition. We can declare a variable also. Now you can go there. You can not only, this is, remember, this is not only possible in every programming language. What are the rules and regulations I'm saying you? Same. You can go to JavaScript, you can go to Java, .NET, Python, wherever you go. These rules are common. You can print $x. Now you can see the output will be printed 200 and everything is printed there. Yes or not, right? We can declare a variable and we can access the variable also directly, right? So now can you please tell me at what situation you are not getting output, guys, here? So at the only situation, these are the three situations. Remember carefully. Remember the false situations. Don't remember the true situations. If you can just true false means only three values only. False means there are, true means there are many values. They don't try to remember them. Try to remember these three things. That's enough, guys, right? My point will be like this, guys, here. If we after evaluating the condition, not this is after evaluating VLVA, evaluating the condition, if we got the below values, if we got the below values, the block of code will never executed. The block of code will never executed. Never executed. This is exactly you have to remember, guys. In remaining all the situations, the block of code will be executed. Remember this point, just this. If you can remember this, I think this is enough, guys, here, right? These are the three situations where we cannot get the output. Generally, we will evaluate an expression. Actually, after evaluating an expression, so after a condition, whatever it may be, so it will be evaluated. After evaluating this condition or expression, you are going to get one value, that is either true or false or 0 or null. If it is a true, or if you are getting any value like this, there is no output, guys. For example, I will write like this, guys. You are evaluating 10 plus 10. Okay, 10 plus 10, you written 10 plus 10, 20. You will get the output, right? Yeah, you're getting output. Now I'm writing minus 20. What is my output, guys, here? After evaluating this, what is your output? What is your output, guys? 0, na? If 0 means you cannot get output. Now you can make like this exactly. 10 plus 10 minus 20 refreshes the page. You cannot get the output. Why you are not getting output? It is evaluated to false, evaluated to 0. After output expression, after expression is evaluated, you are getting the end value as 0, right? If it is 0, no, we cannot get the output, guys. Exactly, this is the way of iterating the thing. So now you can get some clarity, what did you understand as of now? What you guys are going to be understand in this now? This is very important, guys. Everybody needs to get some clarity. What is a condition, how a condition will be evaluated? So you should understand it, right? Okay, very nice. let let us come down. I'm going to write one more situation here. Try to see all of you here. What is double equal to, what is single equal to, double equal to, triple equal to? Anybody knows? They will ask us in interview, what is single equal to, what is double equal to, what is the triple equal to? Anybody knows, guys? Do you have any idea what exactly? Right, I will tell you. Single equal to assignment operator. Assignment, to assign the variables to a value. This we can use assignment operator, OPERAT. Assignment operator simply says we can declare the variables na x is equal to 100, x is equal to 20, something. This is called assignment operator. What is double equal to? Comparison operator, COMPARISON. Comparison means if you want to compare two values, then we can use comparison operator. For example, if you want to compare two values, 10 equal to 10, hmm, values are matched, right? Left hand and right hand side values are matched, then it will be returns true. What is this is called, guys? This is also called comparison operator. Remember, this is also comparison operator, but it will check its data type also, right? So now remember carefully, it is also called comparison operator. It will verify its type also. While we're comparing, it will verify its data type. It's the data type, what type of data also it will be verified. Okay, now let us see these two things, guys. Here now comparison operator, what exactly this is going to be, right? 1 minute, let me share you this information in the chart window. What are all the informations I'm giving you in the chart window, please save into a separate files. They will becomes very helpful for you for the interview questions and all, right? So please make a note in the chart windows. What are the points I'm going to provide you, please copy them and save in separate locations so that they are all going to be helpful for you interviews, guys. Okay, right. Okay, now you can see I'm going to take, well, $x is equal to 100, $y equal to 100. Okay, now y equal to 100. Now you can compare if $x equal to $y. So both are matched, right? Both are matched. Now you can check this. I'm going to write echo matched. Just I'm writing matched. Okay, now this is the message we are going to get it. Now just you can go and refresh the browser. We are comparing two values. There is a condition. What happened exactly? This is evaluated. This is a condition. The condition is going to be evaluated. X equal to y. It is a, what is the operator we are using in between them? Comparison operator. If it is a compared, what is going to be happen? Both values are. Now I'm asking a question, guys. Is x value equal to y value? You guys are saying yes. S means I will consider you as a true. True means your block of code will be executed, right? Okay, very nice. Even if we can sum these two values, can we get output x plus y? What is x plus y? 200. 200 means definitely you are going to see the output, guys. No doubt in all, right? Okay, right. Very good. Now go to the editor. Now you can make this comparison operator. Now, okay, fine. Now I'm using triple equal to. Can we get the output here? Definitely you are going to get the output. I'm not having any problem here. But now you can see the situation. I'm going to take this into, right. What is the value of x here? Value of x is a number. Value of y is a value of y. What is the value of y? Remember carefully, guys. Value of x, value of y, both are same. Value of x, value of y, both are same. But what is the type of x? Number. What is the type of y? String. Are they matched? They didn't match. Now in this point of time, you are not going to get the output. Remember, so double equal to compares the value, and the next equal to will verify its data type also. Now data types are not matched, values are matched, but data types are not matched. You're not going to get the output, guys, here. So in the same manner, you can use double equal to. If you can use double equal to, what it will do, it will compare its values only. It's not check the data types, guys, right? Just you can go and verify. Now you're going to get the matched value. Why it is matched value? Remember carefully, it is going to be verify the value only, right? Okay, very nice, guys. Exactly. So this is what exactly our output will be, guys. Okay, now, right? Very nice. Okay, got, right. So this is all about the block of code. Okay, now, right. So what did you understand, guys? I think we have to evaluate more and more regarding this block of statements and block of code. Don't worry, I will elaborate in the next session. So if is not completed yet, still there, we have to talk about, we are today we are evaluated very small expressions, simple summations, simple numbers. Sometimes you may have many number of expressions on the condition part. So remember, sir, I have a very big doubt. Sir, hello, how are you? How it becomes a condition? So I asked you earlier, sir, it is a string, right? Is it or not? It is a string. But how it becomes a condition? Remember, guys, don't worry. Whatever the value you are passing inside this parenthesis, inside this if statement parenthesis, guys, all of you try to see. that will become a condition automatically. I don't know what is a condition exactly. Whatever the value we are going to pass here, whatever we are writing here, I don't know, whatever you are writing, something you can write here, whatever the statements you're writing here, that will become automatically a condition. I don't want to tell you what is the condition exactly. So you can pass anything there in the parenthesis of if statement, that will become condition automatically. That will be evaluated. Evaluated at the end of it, you are going to get only one value, that is either true or false or zero or null. If you got true, we will get the output. Any other value, we can get the output except zero, null, and false. Remaining all the cases, you are going to get the output, guys. Exactly, right? Yeah. So tomorrow we can continue about all conditional statements, guys, here. So if statement, else if, and switch and ternary operator. This is the basic funda of conditional statements and looping statements. Looping statements also, there is a condition, right? You know for loop, right? So everybody know for loop. What is a for loop, right? You guys are saying that for, we are guys saying that initialization. Here we are going to say that condition of that incrementation or decrementation. You guys are there is also a condition, right? This block of code will be executed. When this block of code will be executed, if the condition evaluated to true, then only the block of code will be executed. Remember, the condition is related everywhere in our conditional looping. Even though a loop want to execute it, so condition should be mandatory. If there is no condition, there is no loop at all, right? Okay, that we can talk about in detail later in the looping statements, right? So tomorrow we can discuss about complete conditional and conditional statements. We can discuss, guys, completely, right? Okay, thank you then. So please carry on if you have any doubts. No doubts, sir? Carry on if you have any doubts.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, carry on. Okay.
Good evening, sir. So today is my first class. Sir, actually, I know front-end HTML is JavaScript, and I am working in this platform. Sir,
Mhm.
actually, how to integrate in front-end? Suppose Angular to PHP integration, how to? I don't know, no idea. Sir.
This is not related to Angular integration and all.
Suppose,
We don't want
yes,
to go with Angular and all. Just it is a PHP and MySQL. But as part of
yes, sir.
this, you should learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript as well. But
Yes,
meanwhile, try to contact the management people. They will provide you the video recordings. You can just ask them. I
okay,
joined today. Just you can ask them. They will provide you some video recordings for you. You can watch those recordings. I think this is the second session, third session maybe
yes, sir.
after installation, maybe third or fourth session. I think this is right. You can
Yeah,
just
wanted.
contact with them. Okay,
Yes,
no?
yes. So today in first class, today you are saying you are complaining. Suppose you login from in React application in PHP. How?
That is not related to us. Okay, this I'm showing you
Yes,
regarding a logic. Just I'm showing you that form, right? We are not going to implement anything. Okay, React JS does not related to our PHP as of now. Once you completed PHP, then you can learn React JS and PHP. Then you can see the combination. How can we connect with React JS
yes,
with PHP and all, right? This is not related to it. Just I am talking about the situation is the context is about logic.
yes,
So I want to write a logic. Just I want to tell you, logic is not a big deal. Just one, two, three lines of code only. Logic means just I want to tell you that context actually. Okay, that's why I shown you that.
okay.
Very good. Which loop is the mostly used in PHP? For each loop is the mostly used loop in PHP. For each, or you can actually we cannot say which loop you are flexible. You can use it, right? So I'm always flexible with while loop. I will write while loop. You some situation you have to write for each loop also, right? You can use anyone. Yes, React.js is completely front end related. If you want to learn React.js, HTML, CSS, JavaScript is mandatory. Okay, na? So you want to learn React.js, HTML, PHP is not required. So if you React is a front end, completely it is a front end related work. So you should learn JavaScript, HTML, CSS. For Node.js also JavaScript, HTML, CSS. For AngularJS also JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Do you see JavaScript, the importance of JavaScript? I'm saying you one thing, guys, here. What is the importance you guys are giving to learn this PHP course? The same importance is required to learn JavaScript as well. That much important the JavaScript. You don't know basically right now. When you are starting working in real time, you will understand the importance of JavaScript. You may be a PHP developer, but JavaScript is importance is that much there, right? For all JavaScript frameworks, I mean, like Node, React, Mongo, Next.js, Sencha, Backbone.js, Go.js, D3.js, Umber.js, lot of JSs are there, Polymer.js, like this. For everything, JavaScript is the father. JavaScript is the father for all the scripting technologies. Okay, guys, then. So we can meet tomorrow and we can wind up the conditional statements tomorrow, guys. Okay.